Hello and welcome back to the channel Anindita Ji, where we learn, speak, and succeed. I hope all of you are doing great today and you are eager to learn about today's video. So, as you can understand from the thumbnail, we are going to learn about the STAR method and ace the interview skills. So, if I start with the question, do you want to ace your next job interview? So the secret is simple. Use the STAR method. Whether you are answering some behavioral questions or you're proving your skills, this technique will help you to stay structured, confident, and okay. Just give me one moment. I will be sharing my screen. Yeah. So as I was saying, this technique will help you to stay structured, confident, and impressive. So I will try to break down the STAR method and show you how to use it with a real life example. Let me just adjust the screen so that you can see the screen properly. Yeah. First of all, what is the STAR method? So the acronym STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. Let me put it here on this Word document or the Google Doc. So basically, whenever you are asked a question about if you have solved a certain kind of a situation or a challenge, so first of all, you need to recall the situation, describe the context or the premise of the challenge, and then tell what was the task that was given to you, what was the responsibility that you had to take care of, then the action, what are the steps that you had to take, and finally the result, what was the impact of your action. So the STAR method gives a structured and effective manner of answering the questions, and with this you can avoid rambling and keep your response impactful. So before any interview, try these 3 tips or practice the real life STAR examples. Try to use numbers when you're talking about the STAR so that your action is measurable, or the results are measurable, that make a strong impact. And try to stay concise. Keep your responses within 2 minutes per question. Okay, now let us take some examples. Suppose the interviewer, or you have gone for an interview for a role of customer service executive, and the industry type is, say, e-commerce industry. Okay, now the interviewer asks you, tell me about a time you handled a difficult customer. So let me put the example also here. Example 1. Hmm. So what was the situation? So you can say probably you were working in the e-commerce company as a customer service representative, and you were selling, or you were specialized in selling electronics. So not selling electronics, maybe the customer service part of it, of the electronics product. The product was electronics. So during the holiday season, maybe there were some festivals, so there were festive holiday season, and a customer had ordered a high-end gaming laptop, say as a Christmas gift. But due to some overwhelming demand and supply chain delays, The delivery was delayed by 5 days. Okay, so this is the situation. The customer was frustrated and demanded an immediate refund. So what is the situation? Let us put it here. So you can put it like this. I was working as a customer service representative for an e-commerce company specializing in electronics. So I've said this, let me not repeat it. I have already spoken about the situation. Now, what was the task given to you? So as a representative, my responsibility, you can say my responsibility was to resolve the issue while ensuring customer satisfaction and maintaining company policy regarding refunds. So company has some preset refund policy. Also, you need to take care of the customer satisfaction. Now, it is not customer's fault. Somewhat it is also not your fault, only because the situation demanded it like that. That because of the festive holidays, the supply and demand chain was little bit hampered. So how to manage this now in this problem? What has happened? The customer didn't get his product on time, and now he is asking for a refund. So this was the situation, and this was the task. Let me write down the task. Hmm. So what was the action that you had taken? So you could say, I actively listened to the customer, empathized with their frustration, and I assured them that I understood their concern. I checked with the logistics team and provided a real time update in the order status, right? Since the laptop was already in transit, I expedited the shipping by upgrading it to priority delivery at no cost, no extra cost. And additionally, I offered the customer a 10% discount on their next purchase as a goodwill gesture. So you have done a lot of things here. Okay, let me again enlarge the font size. So these were the step of actions that you have taken. And finally, what was the impact or the result of such step of actions? I believe what should happen, the customer will be pleased at these step of actions, the proactive, or rather these were reactive, but you have also taken some proactive steps. See, you have given some 10% discount for the next purchase and all. So that is a proactive. So it was a mix of reactive and proactive steps, which has helped to uh, get back the customer and also satisfy the customer to the utmost level. Okay. The customer was pleased with the proactive approach, accepted the solution, and received the laptop just in time for Christmas. So they later wrote a positive review about the excellent customer service, improving the customer's brand reputation. Let us take another example. So maybe I'll be talking about a banking customer service executive's job. So you're handling a frustrated customer with a transaction issue. Okay, so let's take another example. Example 2. Hmm. Okay. So the interviewer asks you, tell me about a time you handled a difficult customer. So maybe you can give a situation. I was working as a customer service representative at XYZ Bank or ABC Bank. A customer came in visibly upset because an online transaction of say rupees 50,000 was deducted from his account, but the beneficiary did not receive it. So he was worried about the payment was time sensitive. Okay. So even though his account was debited, his creditor or the other party did not get the amount on time. And as he was concerned about the time sensitiveness of the transaction, it didn't happen real time. So he was very concerned about that. So this is the situation. So I'm writing S for this one. Then, what was the task that you had to do here? So your responsibility was to investigate the issue and provide a solution to ensure the customer felt reassured that his transaction will get through. Then what was the action that you had taken? Probably you listened patiently, you acknowledged the customer's concern and assured him that you will resolve it as soon as possible. So you check the transaction logs, go to the system and find out the debit credit legs and see that the amount, whether it was pending state or it was lying somewhere in the sundry account or there was a technical glitch, what it is. So you can say, and accordingly, you must have escalated the issue to the IT and settlement teams to process the reversal or confirmation. So that's how you proactively follow up with the customer via email and phone with the updates every hour or maybe after specified hours. So you can say listened. So I'm not writing in sentences. Active listening again here. Active and patient listening. Checking the bank logs. Writing to the settlement teams and following up with the customer time to time at regular intervals, maybe to reassure that his job will be done. So there was one customer only here. Yeah. And then what was the impact or the result of this kind of an action? I believe the within a very short span of time, say 3 hours, the transaction. So because you need to be very you're specific here. So you have to say within 3 hours or 5 hours, within how much time this problem was resolved, mention that. So within, say, I'm saying within 3 hours, the transaction was successfully processed and the beneficiary received the payment. The customer was relieved and thanked me for the prompt response. So they later wrote a positive feedback about my professional approach in handling the issue. Okay. So hope these two examples gives you enough clarity on how to be structured, give specific information, a time bound solution that you might have given in your earlier job role. And if you have found today's video helpful, please do like, share, and comment. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such tips. See you soon in the next video.